Hello, all you beautiful people, and welcome back to Life of X Wisdom. I'm X Wisdom, and today let's get right into this. So today, what I wanted to show you is the behind-the-scenes stats of my latest music video, and I'll get into like how much I've earned as an artist, and stuff. So this is my YouTube channel dashboard. As you can see, this is my main channel. And as you can see, ranking by views for the first 20 hours and minute compared to my typical performance has put me 3 out of 10, which is not great, not the worst, obviously, but not the best either. To be honest with you, I don't know why YouTube implemented this thing. I think it gamifies YouTube too much, and it makes it too much about, oh, the stats are that important rather than the creation is important. It used to be that creating things and being yourself on YouTube was what was more important, is what seemed to be more important, and that's what we saw with the YouTube rewinds. But nowadays it's just about stats, as we've seen with the most recent YouTube rewinds. I hope you can sense my bunny ears, air quotes, because obviously you can't see my face, but yeah, so I got 9 views recently, which is better than I usually get. So usually for the first 20 hours a minute, I'd only have about 3 to 7. That was my typical performance. My impressions click-through rate is 1.3%, which is good. It's not an increase, because there's no green arrow, and it's not a decrease. But it's good. And the average view duration, which is not so good, is 0.57 seconds. Usually people only watch for about 35 to 56 seconds of my video, which is disappointing because most of my videos are only like 2 minutes or a minute. There are the occasional ones which are longer than that, but I put more effort into those generally. But yeah, so that is the I've got about the usual watch time hours, and yeah, the reach is 459 impressions. 1.3% are clicking on the video. I think that is what that means. I'm not great with analytics, I'll be honest with you. Engagement is slightly more than usual, and the audience, it doesn't actually have any data yet because it's only been published 20 hours ago. And the revenue I've made is currently nothing because I have turned where is it? I've turned monetization off, because the reason I've turned off monetization is because I want to think people are watching the entire music video, and as I haven't really paid much, I mean I've paid a bit for the beats, but it didn't cost me anything to make the video. I edited it myself. I recorded it on my own character on GTA Online, so it didn't cost me really too much, so I don't really mind not making money off of the video. I will get into, if you want to see all of the footage, I'll post that in this video, but I'll do that later, because I did actually end up cutting a lot of footage because the song is only about a minute, I think. It's a minute something, maybe 2 minutes. The entire video is 2 minutes, but the song doesn't go for the entire video. The vocals, I mean the lyrics. But yeah. Let's get into subscribers, because there's something I want to go over with that. There was a video where I explained this, but I don't think I've uploaded it yet. I don't know if I will ever upload it. It was a very personal video, but I wanted to be honest. But I don't think I've uploaded that yet. Maybe I won't. So as you can see, I've lost 20 subscribers in the last day, and I want to clarify this. So I got a DM from an account on Twitter So this was a long time ago, because now I've deleted my Twitter. And they said they could promote me, and I was thinking, yeah, that sounds great. I'll pay you the money, and you can promote me. Because I was thinking, what they'd do is they'd put the money that I give them into Google Ads. I'm struggling to speak today, and they would use that to advertise my channel, because obviously I've used Google Ads in the past, but I'm not the best at it. I don't really know what is the best settings. But then it turns out, or at least I think I can speculate this, that most of the subscribers I gained from that and views I gained from that were either bots or probably small channels small channels looking to do sub for sub, and so most of them have since left. And while I did at one point have about 1,000 subscribers, now I have about 734. As you can see, it was 735 recently, but then I've lost another one. So I want to say, don't ever use like promotion services. If it seems too good to be true, it probably is. Listen to the red flags, and acknowledge the red flags, because I've been got a few times in my life because I sort of fell for things that I should have probably noticed at the time weren't legit. But we all make mistakes, and we learn, and we move on. Anyways, I want to get into how much I've earned from YouTube, and yeah, so I think I'll do that now. I have earned £3.94 from YouTube ad revenue, although as you can see, I won't be paid until my payment threshold is £60. So technically I've earned nothing from YouTube ads, and as I've paid people to have videos edited, I'm actually at a loss on my YouTube channel. So the song I Need This Paper was written by me, and I was sort of wanting to do something inspired by Payday 2. I wanted to write a song that was inspired by Payday 2, so I came up with I Need This Paper. And I used this beat by, what's his name? Is it Just Dan or something like that? But unfortunately, that beat has been taken down or paid for exclusively. And so I had to remake the same vocals and lyrics, because obviously I've lost the tracks. I don't keep all of the tracks. Well, I didn't used to keep all of the tracks for all the things when I was making songs, so I had to re-record the vocals, and I had to choose a beat that was more fitting, that was still available. This thumbnail, this cover art here for I Need This Paper, I was designing it in the dark, and I had Flux on, and so there is a little person there sneaking away with the money, but it's very hard to see because I didn't turn up the brightness enough, because as I said, at the time I was doing it in the dark, and it was with my Flux on. F.Lux. It's a great extension if you want to use it. It's free, but you can donate if you want to, and there seem to be good people with a good project. So yeah, if you want to support F.Lux, it gets rid of the blue filter, which affects your body clock on your screen. The blue light, I believe it's called. But yeah, so the meaning behind it was, I was imagining this story in my mind of like this person who has had enough, and they've decided to take their poor finances into their own hand, and so they become a criminal, and yeah, they're robbing somewhere. And so that's the basic meaning of I need this paper. So this is how much I've earned over my 5 or 6 years, I think it's been, of doing music. I can see breakdown by artists here. So this is all of the lifetime streams. So it's 1.450197 streams I've earned. Most of my stats coming from Spotify, I believe. Yeah. It's yeah, because I've got 1,342 followers on Spotify. It was 1,345 or something like that, but it's since dropped down, which is again, I don't really want to chase after the stats, but sometimes I do get in my head about the stats, and you know, it can depress me or it can overjoy me, just like it would with any other person. And so I can tell you, because I've calculated this, how much I've spent. Roughly how much I've spent is about just under $5,000 I've spent in paying for instrumentals, getting it mixed and mastered, lyric videos, PR people, you know, all that kind of stuff. Interviews. There was some interviews I paid for. It's been about £4,461, I think, roughly. So about £5,000, and I've earned from that, from the 1 million streams and from the 1,000 followers and from the videos I've posted, I've earned about $498.24, which is about, is it like 300 and something dollars? 300 and, it's not 350, it's probably like 370 or something like that. I will check that actually. Let me copy that, and just so I can pounds. Okay, so it's £403.27 I've earned, which obviously is a long way from where I want to be, and I've actually got another payout coming soon, I hope, because they pay me every 3 months, and depending on how many streams I get. Right, but yeah, as you can see, that's ins and outs of my music career so far. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope you found it interesting or informative. Obviously the information varies from person to person, but yeah, just trying to be open, just trying to have an open conversation, you know. I think a lot of people hide how much they've earned because it's taught to us from a young age to be quite taboo to ask about anybody's like paycheck. But the reason, I think one of the largest reasons, is because they don't want it to be obvious to people, the price disparity in, like, say how much one person is earning for the amount of work they're putting in versus how much another person is earning for doing pretty much the same job, you know. That's what I think anyways. And to finish off this video, I will put in all of the rest of the cut footage from I Need This Paper, and as I said, I hope you enjoy it, and as I want to see you at the end of the video, stay awesome and peace. Thanks.
Don't hurt me! I have a family! You're terrifying! Just give me a second! I hope you sleep well tonight! hurt me! I have a family! You're terrifying! Just give me a second! I hope you sleep well tonight!